James, thank you. Today marks 50 years since Biamp was first founded in the Portland Metro. To celebrate the global leader in AV technologies, they're opening an audiovisual history museum at its headquarters in Beaverton.
Our Cora Harlan gives us a preview inside the new exhibits, bringing Biamp's history to life.
Okay, there's the picture of the wall. The Kingsmen, founded almost 50 years ago, or more than 50 years ago here in the Portland area. They, of course, gave rise to the great song, Louie, Louie, and a 50-year evolution of a company that turns 50 tomorrow, grew out of the Kingsmen. It's called Biamp here in Beaverton right now. I grew up in the Portland area. This is Joe Androulis, who is the executive Vice President of Development here.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
This is a my
cool
pleasure.
Celebration. I am not alone, I think, when people say to me, Biamp, I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about, first of all, the start with the Kingsmen here, the significance
Absolutely.
of that, and the evolution a little bit of the company over 50 years.
My pleasure. First of all, welcome. I'm glad to have you here.
Yeah.
We're often called one of the greatest secrets in the Portland area because we've been here for 50 years and a lot of people still don't know we're here. And yet, if you've been in conference rooms, if you've been in sports stadiums or hotels or airports, you've probably heard audio that's been delivered through Biamp systems.
And this got started because one of the Kingsmen complained that somebody couldn't hear his instrument. He
didn't think there was a powerful enough amp to get his sound out.
Right?
So he built one.
And that's what Biamp has grown out of from the Kingsmen's
Absolutely.
innovations, right?
Back in the day, that was very common, where the performers would often build their own equipment because it just wasn't available on the market. And the professional audio video industry, what Biamp's a part of, was born of those innovators at that time.
So long story short, the Kingsmen have a little trouble getting their sound out. They create this new speaker. Biamp takes it up, and now 50 years later, and the 50th anniversary celebration is tomorrow, Thursday, you all have gone beyond music things. You're in the corporate world with the rise of global communication and global teleconferencing, audio, visual, stuff like that. That's the bread and butter of what Biamp does, right?
Yeah, we always like to describe ourselves as connecting people through extraordinary audio-visual experience. So effectively, wherever audio and video are required to support connection to people, whether it's performance halls or houses of worship, in the many, many venues of which it's almost universal, to be honest. Biamp technology is designed to go and support that outcome. So we often are kind of behind the scenes, which is why people don't always see it, but we're there. And we're very proud of the work that we've been doing for 50 years, half a century.
And COVID probably put a real premium on your products, right? Because more people were having to teletalk to each other from various points around the globe. Really,
Absolutely.
Right?
It certainly transformed the way we all work together, right? Before, conference calls or video conferencing calls were kind of a challenge, and it really is now the standard.
This is a museum that opens this week, and it kind of, Carl, you kind of show folks the wall here. It kind of goes through, show folks the wall here a little bit. It kind of goes through a little bit of the history of how they got started with the Kingsmen, the evolution of the company, the evolution of the products. And it winds up down here in today's iteration of that with this little thing right here, which is kind of looks like a ceiling speaker, but there's a lot of technology built into this. And the latest iteration of your technology is voice lift technology. Would you explain a little bit of that?
That is one of the very neat applications. What you were pointing to is actually a beam tracking microphone. It actually has 16 different microphones within it, and they work together as a unit to kind of find you and focus on you. And that lets us do a lot of really, really cool things. Like you mentioned, presenter lift and participant lift, where you can selectively reinforce individual people and present their video or audio at a distant point to support
somebody up on a stage. You can focus on what's coming from the stage and amplify the sound a little bit to an audience.
Precisely right. And you do that without having to wear microphones or any of the things that might normally be required.
So you can walk around and just be casual and you maybe even reference a video monitor or a PowerPoint presentation without a mic having the annoying and obnoxious scooting of the mic stand down the table is
it's totally no longer necessary. And classrooms where lecturers might be up front, they come in, they don't want to go wire things up, they just want to come in and get their work done. The microphones are there ready to let them get that done.
You guys have cleaned up the communication process.
That's our goal.
A lot.
That's
It's
certainly
clean.
our goal.
And again, it's corporate settings where you have
Yes.
meetings around the globe, and you have audio going back and forth, you have video going back and forth.
Absolutely.
Maybe a PowerPoint presentation. You're in stadiums. NASCAR is one of your customers that you broadcast.
Variety of different racetracks,
Racetracks.
airports.
Airports. What else?
Government agencies, very big business in courtrooms. You know, whether courtrooms have these same audio video challenges.
Yeah.
We're very prominent there. Classrooms are a big part of our business. Houses of worship. Really, any place where audio and video plays a role, Biamp is there.
Biamp 50-year anniversary celebration is Thursday. This exhibit, this little museum of their work here, is now open, and if you're curious about looking at it, check it out. They employ several hundred people in the Portland area. They manufacture all their gear, primarily in the Portland area,
Yes.
but all in America, just about, with a few exception of a few components. It's largely manufactured here.
That's absolutely right.
Which is really cool. And it all started out with one of the Kingsmen complaining about his guitar not
yes.
working well enough, and they've taken that to a new level. Thank you for the tour this morning.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we've seen and heard your work. We never really knew about it, but we've seen and heard it because of the Biamp's products that they put into the audio, visual collaboration. They've really cleaned up communication a lot. Thanks again.
Thank you.